Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to hit that like button. Helps the channel grow. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, if you've seen some of my last few videos, you'll know I got a new 3D printer. So I've been 3D printing a bunch of scale accessories. A lot of things for the scale garage I'm going to be building here soon. You can see some of the stuff in the background, like a drill press and cabinet. And I have, over to the left that you can't see, just a couple bags full of stuff. I mean, I got like a full-size trailer for this thing, a 4-post lift. So stay tuned for the scale garage build videos. They should be coming up here pretty soon. But in this video, we're going to be doing the front mount intercooler, these little pipes and a coupler there, a roll cage, and a couple of different mufflers that I printed out. Before I had made like a little bracket with some straws that I painted silver for some exhaust tips. And I think it looked alright, but I'm going to put these fart cans on here and see how they look. And I'm going to try to link in the description where I found these STL files in case you want to print them for yourself. They were all free files off of either like Thingiverse, Printables. There's a few other ones that I use. So I'm going to try to put them in the description or comment and I can answer it. And this intercooler came with a couple different lengths of these pipes here. Like longer or shorter to fit the hole in your bumper. I feel like these should fit rather well. And if you check out my other videos that I did on this Yokomo 400Z body, the Fairlady Z on the bumper, when you get it on the inside, there's this like little nub that comes up and then down, like a little thing that sticks out. I really like the way that looked, so I cut it out. So now when I have the intercooler behind there, should look pretty good. Plus, better cooling. Duh. I'm trying to see the best way to install this. So you can kind of see a little bit of these. If you look down like here, you won't be able to see it too much. But if I flip it around this way, also not very much. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Also, make sure to check out my video where I did these custom LED lights. And then the interior still is a work in progress. I've been test fitting different interior parts like this dashboard and shifter and stuff. So I'll have a video coming up on the interior. Alright, and what I found for this, the little tubes off the side here, they are making it want to stick too far in. Plus, you're not going to be able to even see them anyways. So I'm going to just mount it with the couplers, because you'll be able to see that. I'm going to mount it something like this. I think that should look pretty good. I think what I'm going to do, since this is such a weird angle, like this is straight and that's curved pretty good, I'm going to attach a little bracket from the bottom of here. It goes out and it's going to glue to the bottom part of the lip here. And I'm going to be using Kydex. This is the material I use to make sheaths for the custom knives that I make. Make sure you check out my other YouTube channel, Adventure Wisco. Make custom knives, but this Kydex material is great. You can cut out whatever you need and then heat it up and then bend it. And then once it cools down, it'll take that shape. So it's great for making brackets for RC stuff because it's light too. It's not super heavy like aluminum and metal and stuff like that. I got my little bracket cut and bent up and I have it glued in place right here. And then once that is good and dry and solid, I'm going to position the intercooler behind here and glue it to that piece. That way I can get it nice and centered. And as for the little bracket, I kind of just made, and this is just little scrap pieces just to kind of show you the gist of what I did. I cut it out like a little T piece like this, and then I heated it up and then bent this. So it was like this. Or do it like this. Flat up on top, going this way, and then this part going this way. So that way, this part here can glue to the flat part of your lip. And then the other flat part sticks out here, and then you can attach your intercooler to the bottom of that. Alright, while the front bracket there is drying, I'm going to glue in this back part here of the roll cage in the back window. So these files, I think they're meant for like a 180SX or something like that, or maybe it's a universal kit. I'm not too sure, but you might have to like trim some things or rescale it if you're 3D printing it yourself. Now I have some of these magnets. They're kind of in the way. I'm gonna have to trim just a slight bit of these outside edges to fit in between it. Got the back part of the roll cage glued in. I just snipped off the back two of the little mounting tabs to make room for my magnets. So when that attaches, I don't want it to interfere, but nothing's showing from the other side. Should look pretty cool. Now I'm going to move on to the other little pieces. Alright, I decided to not use these exhausts because they were kind of big, and I'm going with the ones I originally made. I know I changed my mind. Welcome to ADHD. Oh wait, squirrel!
Wow!
And the good thing about the ones that I made, I have a screw going through and then the two brackets, so it's adjustable. The pipe I can move back and forth this way, and then the bracket I can also move back and forth so I can get these tips lined up right in the holes.
That's what she said!
Alright, the exhaust looks really good. Doesn't stick out too far. And when I made these, they're hollow, so I can put some lights in there if I want to do the like the backfire lights. And we got the roll cage. Looks good. And I printed this in the silver PLA, so it's kind of like metal. Kind of has like a little shine to it in the light, kind of like metal does, so didn't have to worry about painting. And I got the intercooler glued to that tab. Looks pretty sweet. Like in the light you can see the like the couplers. So I think that turned out pretty good. And now I'm gonna glue these in, like the window bars. Alright, gluing these window bars in, and then see this tab here. I had to heat up with a lighter very carefully. You don't want to burn yourself, but just heat this up a little bit, and then you put it in there and you can bend it to conform with these like curves. And just like that, got the intercooler on there. Looks really good. Got the bars up here with the gussets for the roll cage. Looks pretty good. Sorry for the fingerprints. Then moving on to the back, we got the exhaust on. Looks pretty sick. Then we got the back part of the roll cage. And I didn't end up using the little side pieces here because this is mostly blacked out, and then I have little vents that I'm gonna cut out for this. As you can see that, it's like one of those air vents. Yeah, overall, it's gonna turn out pretty good. Alright, now to see if it'll fit on the car with the bumper. I might have to take that off because of the intercooler. We are gonna find out right now. Yeah, look at that clearance. Fits perfect. I'll have to take the bumper off. That way we can add a little extra weight onto the front end of this thing. Turned out freaking awesome. That roll cage just barely fits the motor there. Wasn't even thinking about that when I installed it, but it's like perfect. Then we got the front mount intercooler. Also turned out pretty awesome. And we got the front roll cage bars up here. Hard to get it without a reflection. Looks super good though. Front mount intercooler adds at least 50 horsepower.
It is scientific fact.
think I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you think. Make sure to check out all my other videos on the full build and everything. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.